Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today on our Sketchup Toolbox tutorial series, we'll be looking at the eraser tool. So we'll look at how to use the eraser tool, how to identify it, and then the various modifying or modification effects of the eraser tool on the model space. Okay, so the eraser tool is represented by a pink bar-like icon on your toolbox. So if you hover around it, you will notice that the dialog box says eraser. Okay, so let's go ahead to activate it. So you activate the eraser tool by clicking on it. You can also activate the eraser tool by just tapping on your E button in your keyboard. Okay, so we just I've shown you two ways of activating the eraser tool. Okay, so let's go ahead to use it. To delete a line on your model space, just click on the line. The line has been deleted. Okay, so to delete multiple lines on your model space, you click and drag. So any line that the eraser tool cuts across gets highlighted. Okay, it gets highlighted. So once you release, those lines get deleted. Okay, so that's another way to use the eraser tool. Okay, so another way you can delete lines or erase lines on SketchUp is to use the delete button on your keyboard. Okay, so to do so, you have to activate the pointer or the selection tool. Alright, so let's hit the space bar to activate that tool. Okay, so you can also activate this tool by clicking on the pointer icon on your toolbox. Alright, so to delete or erase lines or objects on SketchUp using the delete button, the first thing to do is to select that line. Okay, so let's select this line. Good. To delete or erase this line, you hit the delete button. Good. So let's assume that we want to delete multiple lines, using this process. So to do that, you have to select the lines that you need to delete. Let's try to use the selection plane this time. Click and then drag. So any line or the lines that are that the selection plane covers gets selected or highlighted. So once that happens, you hit the delete button on your keyboard. So those lines have been deleted. Another way to do that again is to select the lines and then you right click on erase. Alright, so we've seen how we can use our eraser tool to delete lines and then to delete objects on SketchUp. Okay, so let's see how we can modify objects on SketchUp using the eraser tool. Alright, so we have this nice and clean mode on our screen, and we intend to soften our edges or try to make our edges invisible. Okay, so you can make your edges invisible using the eraser tool by simply holding down your shift button on the keyboard and then you click on that edge. That edge gets invisible, but the edge exists, right, as you can see on the screen. Okay, so let's try other ones. Hold on the shift button, you click. Okay, you click. Good. So we've been able to make these edges invisible, but we are very sure that these edges exist in our drawing or in our model. All right, so we can also try to soften these edges. Instead of making the edges invisible this time, we'll try to soften the edges. To do that, we use the control key, in that regard. All right, so let's hold on the control key and then we try to do that or to demonstrate that. All right, we'll hold on the control key and then we click. Good. So that edge rather gets softened. All right, let's try a couple more edges with that. Okay, hold on the control key. You can also click and drag. That works perfect. Let's try it on this one. Click and drag. Good. Click and drag. Yeah, so these edges are now softened why these ones have been made invisible. Okay, so that's how to use the eraser tool on SketchUp. If you like my video, kindly like, subscribe, and then drop a comment. That would encourage me to make more videos. Thank you.